Yeah, finally, Raila Amolo Odinga, the Azimio leader, has traveled to the States, America. And what is, I mean, the puzzle that people cannot, unravel is why did America call Raila Amolo Odinga at this time that, of course, he was supposed to be having, a parallel rally. Okay, Raila was supposed to be having a rally, Jacaranda, that of course the same day that Ruto, the president, will be of course leading an event in Kasarani, the Jacaranda, no, the Jamhuri Day event. Now people are like, why did Raila cancel the rally? Okay, does it have to do with Americans? Okay, is Americans helping Ruto to fight Raila Amolo Odinga? Why did the Americans call Raila Amolo Odinga at this time? Because it's set to go on Friday, and of course they'll be coming back on 12th. And of course, Azimio has come out and has said no, they'll not be having the rally. Folks, Fagon, take a time to send my greetings, and I'm hoping that you're doing well wherever you are. And so, if you love politics, this is your channel. Subscribe. Let us always meet here whenever you have these amazing political updates. So sit back, grab a cup of coffee as we go through this. Now, as no supporters are not happy. Why? Because they expected to see drama on Jamhuri Day, but as no leader has decided not to go on with the celebration because Raila said that he will be having a parallel rally, and of course, Azimio supporters expected to shame William Samoei Ruto. It is obvious that Raila Odinga commands a huge support, a huge crowd in Kenya, and any normal person would agree with me when I said that Raila would have, would have gathered a lot of, a huge crowd than Ruto. Remember, Ruto celebrated Mashujaa Day, and actually, people are not there. Actually, this brought questions. People are like, is Ruto suffering from legitimacy issues? Because people are not there. And this showed that people did not accept Ruto as the president. And it's obvious that if Raila Odinga would have been the one who would have held, the Madaraka celebration or Mashujaa Day celebration, you would have seen a lot of people there. The same thing was expected to happen in this Jamhuri celebration because Raila, of course, would have, a lot of people would have gone to Raila's event, and this would have ashamed Ruto badly. Remember, the government said that whoever will attend the Jamhuri Day celebration with the president will be given scholarship, and this, of course, was somehow to entice the youth. Okay, it was somehow to attract the youth to attend the celebration because they thought that Raila Odinga was going to shame them. So now, yesterday, some news came that Raila Odinga will not have the rally, and instead he'll be flying to America. People were like, why America? After the elections, Raila himself claimed that the Americans are the ones who helped Ruto clinch power. They said that Americans hated Ruto's presidency. And Raila went further and said, Ruto had a deal with the Americans, okay? Americans help him to become the president. Then in return, Ruto will allow them, do their business in Kenya. For example, the issue of GMO. GMO came, let us say that GMO was a promise that Ruto gave to Americans. He told them that Kenya will be importing maize from America. This issue of GMO has brought issues in Kenya because Kenyans are saying that Ruto is killing Kenyan farmers, okay? The hustlers that, of course, gave him the votes. And now, of course, Ruto has halted the process. But, of course, it will go on later. Now, Americans called Raila Odinga. And, of course, even there, as Raila is the leader of infrastructure in Africa, okay? He's the one, who oversees the road constructions in Africa. But he's been called to America. He's gone to America to, of course, discuss issues pertaining his role as the infrastructure leader or the engineer. Now, people are like, why now? Okay, why did the Americans choose to call him now when Ruto is supposed to be having a Jamhuri Day? Is it like Ruto is using the Americans to fight Raila Odinga? Yeah. Or is it that Raila Odinga is, is trying to is it that Raila Odinga is being bought by the government? Yeah, because why cancel such an important rally or event? Remember, before the Kamkunji celebration or the Kamkunji meeting, there was a meeting that was supposed to happen November 30th, but Raila cancelled it. And people attributed that to Uhuru Kenyatta because the same week Uhuru Kenyatta met Ruto. So people thought that maybe Uhuru Kenyatta was convinced by Ruto to, of course, persuade Raila Odinga to cancel the meeting. So people are like, is Raila Odinga being bought? Or is it that Ruto is using, Americans to sabotage Raila's agenda? Because at the moment, Ruto is very afraid. He knows very well that he knows the power of Raila Odinga. He knows how influential Raila is. And he knows that Raila can easily influence people to revolt against his government. And he's barely 3 months in office. It means that if people reject him right now, it won't be easy for him to rule this nation. And that's why, you see, he's busy trying to neutralize Raila's effect in Kenya. So I think right now he's opted to use Americans to, of course, convince Raila Odinga to calm down and let Ruto rule. So, folks, my question I pose to you is that do you think Raila is being used? Do you think Ruto is using Americans to stop Raila Odinga? I would like to hear from you. Do you think Raila Odinga is being bought by the Americans or by the government? I would like to hear from you. But the truth is that Americans, just the same way Raila said, that Americans are colluding with Ruto to, of course, rule this nation. Okay, and how will they do so? By, of course, stopping Raila Odinga. Yeah, and of course, as you know, that Raila is a defiant leader, and I believe that when he comes back, of course, he will go on with the demonstrations because Raila's main, agenda is to make sure that Kenyans are not oppressed. Yeah, as he always been championing. So, guys, folks, tell me in the comment section, what do you think? Do you think Americans are interfering with the Kenyan elections or Kenyan politics? Or like to hear from you. Subscribe there. Tell me what you think. And I would be glad to talk to you. Thank you, guys, and see you soon in the next video.